They're young, hungry, and your word, Kalena, rambunctious.
Right. They're just freewheeling it, trying to play.
Steph finding Klay Thompson, and he opens. This is the rookie Sharp from the top of the key and putting it in. And tell me about playing at 12:30. It's a little different as Steph, Klay, Dante, Looney, and Draymond. And Shaedon Sharp has the greenest of green light, and so does Klay. He was the 50th pick in 2020 by Atlanta. And DiVincenzo will get to the line.
And I don't have to explain why. Bench production is going to be important, probably because a lot of guys. This Blazer team, obviously, they're super short-handed, and all season their bench has been an issue. They haven't really gotten much production off the bench.
So DiVincenzo, a couple free throws down. Mays got all the way to the rim to lay that up and in.
He's been compared to Malcolm Brogdon. It's pretty crafty, and if you're Steph there, you just force him to the screen. The help is on the wrong side as Klay knocks down another man's land.
Early foul as
Chauncey Billups is a man for the job. I love that he put him figuring out different situations, X's and O's. So he's
Brendan Watford a couple free throws. He had 24 yesterday against the Clips. Klay Thompson.
300 threes in a season is insane.
Shaedon Sharp, nice mid-range.
Klay set a back screen for him. That's the Warriors' mentality. He's hot, use him as a decoy.
And then Watford stopping and hitting the three. Blazers played it well, but Looney slipping the screen.
As Watford was behind him.
Skylar Mays looking for Watford. Nate Williams out of the corner and bottoms a three.
And Nate Williams, he's a slasher, kind of left-hand dominant. Over 45% from three-point range his last year in college.
Draymond right to the rim. Well done. To be called Nate. The 4 years at Buffalo, as Kalena mentioned. Klay Thompson, 300! P2 is checked in. Obviously, the Warriors acquiring Gary from Portland. And Watford right down the lane. Draymond back out to Steph. He bottoms a three. The Warriors cruising from distance, 6 of 9 to begin the game.
That helps.
Shaedon Sharp tipping in threes for all rookies. Draymond to Dante. That's unselfishness. And if you don't turn it over and keep getting shots up, it's Steph.
Unreal with his finishing ability.
Skylar Mays, three.
What you need in the playoffs.
So Moses Moody's first playing time. GP2, little big man inside. John Butler Jr., 7-footer undrafted out of Florida State, checking in. Kevin Knox rattling that home. He ended up in the Payton trade eventually.
Well, this is why some of these games can get dicey. Guys are playing for their NBA careers as Jordan Poole knocks down his first three.
Well, GP2 with the steal. Kicking it back out to Steph. And Jordan again. Okay. At sack, he was 0 for 10. Tonight he starts 2 for 2. Moody on the handle. Moses slipped. Curry sidestep three. Got another one.
Moody may have sense of urgency.
And Moody putting it in. And Moody.
But what else is new?
Oh, Moody to Kuminga. Shaedon Sharp. Nice hesitation. Change of speed. Wow. Blazers.
Blazers fans have to be excited about him.
Jordan Poole dropping in. It was Warriors against the Nuggets.
Might as well go for it.
Moody for history. Shaedon Sharp gets another opportunity, and he was fouled. 37 1/4 Klay, never been done. 14 threes in a game, Klay, never been done. 52 in the first quarter, never been done.
They've been the best show on TV for a while.
Warriors shop item of the game presented by Rakuten. Rock the hometown chenille tee from Pro Standard. Save 30% off, never been done. At shop.warriors.com for that three initially. Shot clock at 8. Keep the ball moving at 7. Poole, step around three. Got it! 55 for the Warriors.
They weren't satisfied. How about the poise of Jordan Poole? The step back was lethal, got separation. His defender was in recovery mode. Took his time.
The NBA record for any quarter is 58. The new NBA record for a first quarter is tonight. Around and out for Sharp. Double nickel. Rebound. Poole attacking. That's good. Don't just castaway on threes. Even as hot as you've been, just keep adding to the lead. And Skylar Mays is fouled.
You can get pick and roll player, pretty good decision maker, high IQ player.
And just playing with the Blazers yesterday against the Clippers.
Yeah.
Skylar Mays. Watford, oh man. Jordan will get called. Well, Trendon Watford, we talked about Mays 4 years at LSU. It's the most points for an undrafted Warrior in year one. And Jordan has been driving and getting to the foul line, and this time he does both. But it's not just, oh, I'm going to just keep shooting jumpers. Let me get back to what's working, because
make sure you don't let him off the hook. Use your speed
the other way. Kevin Knox has enjoyed the playing time, and Steve win this game. They would actually win 4 of their last 5 games on the road.
That's true.
Yeah, Steve Kerr just said keep it simple, just on offense and defense. As Knox hits that 3, chances leading 61-34. But there's a long way to go in this game.
There is.
DiVincenzo hitting the 3. Dante, the last one. DiVincenzo nearly stole it from Skylar Mays. And Nate Williams lays it up and in and keep everybody healthy. Get a week off. To Michael Green inside. Little patience and lay it in. Officiating crew's very young on balance in the NBA, but certainly the training and the scrutiny they go under. It's a very tough job. Steph Curry on Butler and dropping it in.
Yeah.
I could see the Brogdon stuff on Skylar Mays.
Right?
You know, and just that's a very veteran man.
Every single time.
Clay, breakfast time.
It's like, you again?
17 in the first quarter for Clay.
Yeah, last time I sat with you, you played well. But no, we're not going to wish that on Moses Moody.
Kuminga, the patience to step around. The Warriors get the week off if they win this. And finding Walker, Payton, Kuminga, Jordan Poole. Your depth and the options for Steve Kerr's there.
Go back door. Almost hit his head on the rim again.
Skylar Mays. Kuminga the step around. Come on, and he would get to the line.
Helicopter just rising.
I love that last stretched out to go grab.
Well, he's one of those players you can just throw it as high as you want. Just
and Gary really got fully healthy here in Portland. Looney to Draymond.
So good.
57-point quarter. Scored more than the Warriors 55 in the first as Steph Curry lays it up and in. But for a franchise that started in 1947, to see the second highest scoring quarter ever in the franchise.
Finding ways to overcome some of the turnovers they may have in games. I think offensive rebounding may be a weapon for them. It's a weapon.
And the free throw disparity. And then the way teams shot threes on the road against the Warriors.
Right.
It just didn't make any sense.
Because last year they were 29th in turnovers. It wasn't as many as they're having this year as Steph dances.
Curry hits a 3.
Dub Nation is in the building.
Hey, come on, Looney has become something.
You see the way he was just tapping it
From the other end, he's got 12. Looney joining Antoine Jamison is the last Warrior to play at 82, and Steph hitting another 3. Big clock, little clock difference. Shaden Sharp from deep. Hey, I like this kid. They've been looking for a small forward in Portland for a long time.
Yeah. I could see him playing with Anthony Simons, Damian Lillard.
Yep. Shot clock off. Final seconds. And they actually don't get a shot off there, but the Warriors build the commanding lead. The Warriors would play Phoenix in round 1.
Come on, Kawhi, do things.
And DiVincenzo with a steal. Finding Draymond, easiest bucket of the afternoon.
It's just admired his work.
So based on the pace of these games, is Watford missing, and Nate Williams, DiVincenzo with Looney and Draymond. Shot clock at 5, and Skylar Mays with the steal.
That's a tough pass. That was not going to get through.
Nate Williams, Buki chastised them with, how about 14 or less turnovers. 5 in the first half. Curry, postseason team.
Well, think about the talks earlier in the season about the Warriors
Just stealing everything. What are you going to do in the playoffs with Dante and GP2? Curry hitting this. The Warriors' winning percentage was 30%. So 26 games, that would have cratered this team, especially as tight as the West was. And Shaden pass to Clay, wasn't ready for it.
That is so rare for Clay not to be looking as Williams takes it down.
NBA history, guards after age 32, they don't have seasons like Steph just did.
That's what I'm saying.
It just doesn't, historically, it just doesn't happen. Father Time is undefeated. But you just don't, when you're guard in round one, whether it's Warriors Kings or Warriors Suns, and the turnover. Vincenzo didn't catch it cleanly. He'll back it back out. Klay Thompson. With these long closeouts, you get whatever you want, and then Draymond hits it out the whole way. DiVincenzo attacking. Klay Thompson, corner three, rhythm dribble. The season with injuries and obviously a significant family matter as Klay Thompson fouling.
I was talking about the Warriors finding ways to overcome turnovers. They did that last season with second chance.
Well, the storyline would be exactly what you said defensively. 3 of them healthy.
Just keep the good vibes the Warriors have had lately on the road going in the playoffs.
And Looney up and in. Make you really the best defender when you can guard point guards and guard at the 3 and deal with big men. Skylar Mays with an opportunity for a 3-point play. Do all of that stuff.
He is.
It's okay if someone can guard 3 possessions. You could do that, no problem. But Rudy catch and shoot. My breakfast.
Clippers need it.
And why is it important for the Clippers? Because they would get Paul George back more than likely. And a fully.
Ty Lue with his adjustments. That's one main thing that you got to think about with the playoffs. Who can make the best adjustments?
DiVincenzo, another 3. Man, to see something defensively. Got another deflection. And Moody got the dunk. And Jordan, he took the defender Mays right with him and delivered it perfectly.
Did you hear Coach Kerr? He's like, great job, Jordan. That's the way you execute it. Make sure you don't turn it over. Make that man commit.
Skylar Mays now, he's taking things to trouble. That was knocked out of bounds. Still Blazer ball.
They're going to keep collapsing on all those drives. This is a great exchange. Energy for energy. DiVincenzo comes out. GP2 comes in the game. And DiVincenzo gets a hug from his coach. It's just effort.
He's appreciated Dante all year. When's a game you ever didn't see DiVincenzo going 100 miles an hour?
Well, that's the key. He can have an impact on a game, and it's not about scoring. What else can you do for me?
It's almost like he's won national titles and an NBA championship and been around winning his whole life. Dante is just a winner. Oh, no. Jordan, again, took a hard fall and kind of checking body parts here.
That was loud, too.
110 to 69. You do not want to see that.
It's getting trendy to sit out sometimes. He's not about that life.
$30,000. It's such a great thing. In Provident Credit Union, NBC Sports Bay Area, doing it for 16 straight years. Beautiful. Evan Poole had that block in the first quarter. And we will have the people in pro sports and their children going into pro sports as well. Kuminga with the drop. All matchups.
Well, yeah.
You sub this guy. Wait, we got this guy to counter that.
Well, think about Kuminga with shooters in the game, and him as a screener and a roller, and him in the mid-post going up against a small defender like he is now.
And space out to a shooter, and Moody hitting the 3.
Defenders less time if he's in pick and roll. Or put him on the baseline. Let Draymond set the screen and draw that defender, throw it to the lob.
Ari Walker got all the way to the ring. That was a nice GP2. He just gave Walker a nice pat, like, hey, that was a nice move. Good job. Shot clock is off. Warriors 12 minutes away from the playoffs. And they'll keep an eye on that Clipper-Phoenix score to figure out if they're playing the Kings or if they're playing the Suns. Kuminga with the right hand. Oh, goodness gracious.
The bench doesn't know what to do with themselves. What just happened?
Steve Kerr, he hit his eyes. Curry sprinted for half.
Cleared for takeoff.
I tell you what.
He just kind of lulled Butler to sleep.
Oh, put that in your Easter egg basket.
The Maze is like, oh no. Look out below. Oh my goodness.
All Warriors, all day.
This type of game. He always plays well in those types of games.
Jabari Walker, nice step around to finish. Warriors are going to finish the year winning 8 out of 10, 4-1 at home, 4-1 on the road. Jordan Poole, how pretty was that?
And he left two defenders
on the deck. Oh, no.
He just bit the dust.
And I think Poole, hopefully, too. He's taken a couple falls today. Moses Moody, stay high.
Did you see Quinones there? He's figuring out how to play Warrior basketball. The little screen in there, that wasn't a set play. He just saw where Moses Moody was. If you're in the same vicinity as GP2 gets a steal. Seems like on the road they've struggled, but now they're in. If they win this one, and you wouldn't take any other team against them probably in a 7-game series.
Get everybody's come to Jesus game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the biggest game of the year is PBJ. This is that 3.
And a lot of times you're just trying to stay afloat. You get
Sacramento. They'll have games 3 and 4 at Chase Center. That first round series is Skylar Mays.
Looking to see the Kings just because of the travel. Like, think about the Warriors, what they had to do to win the championship last year. Going to Denver with PBJ.
Committed a foul.
There you
go. Moody, nice feed to Anthony Lamb.
Staying away from the turnovers, finding the holes in the defense.
Skylar Mays drawing kick. Kevin Knox 3. Knox has made the
worldwide sensation phenomenon.
We saw that at the British Open at St. Andrews.
Exactly.
All the people wearing the Looney jerseys. And Quinones hitting the 3. The British Open. And Colin and I ran into them all wearing Kevon Looney jerseys.
Yep. United in their love for Loon.
That Phoenix Clipper game.
Ooh.
Oh, PBJ to Moses. Most three-point shooter the game has ever seen. And he scored nearly 30 when you're 35 years old as Quinones hits the deck. Lamb lays it in. 5 or lineups where you play 5 out and he's your three-point shooter that another big's got to honor. As Kuminga laser 7-91. But the Warriors are 4 threes away from the NBA record. The Warriors have 26 right now, and I don't know if you want to keep shooting threes, but maybe you do. Down in LA, and to see him 2 years back, just so incredible. As Quinones, there's a lot going to go on in the next 7-8 minutes in the NBA. But one thing is for certain is the Golden State Warriors, as Moody dunks it, Depths are in the playoffs. No play-in tournament. Going to finish with 44 wins. They're going to win 8 of their last 10 games. They'll be done. And we are going to have the first round of the playoffs right here on NBC Sports Bay Area. But Moody's just having a dunk fest right now with him in the playoffs.
He's just been doing pull-ups on the rim. You might have to.
John Butler will hit the 3. This is one of the most prolific scoring years in league history. Don't shoot that. Quinones will back that out. The Warriors did exactly what they needed to do. And we're going to watch the end of that Clipper-Suns game and find out. And I know on Warrior Postgame Live they should get a final result and find out, are we going to Sacramento or are we going to Phoenix? But we do know the Warriors are going on and playing in the playoffs.
They did it. Team effort. Everybody got in on the act as well.
27 made threes, 55 in the first quarter. Tremendous play by everybody. Kalena postseason, baby. I'll see you in the first round.
Let's go.
Warrior postgame live. Monte